Welcome. Today, we explore a tradition deeply rooted in respect and recognition, the land acknowledgement. Here in Canada, this practice is more than a formality. It's a profound act of acknowledging the first people of this land. Imagine standing at the heart of a bustling Canadian city. Beneath the modern landscape, there's a rich history that stretches back thousands of years, a history belonging to Indigenous peoples, the original stewards of these lands. As we begin gatherings or public events, we often start with a land acknowledgement. This isn't just about respecting tradition, it's about recognizing the enduring relationship that Indigenous peoples have with their traditional territories. Why is this important, you ask? Well, first, it's about recognizing rights and history. Land acknowledgements bring to light the historical presence and rights of Indigenous peoples, narratives that are often overshadowed by colonial histories. This recognition helps everyone appreciate the deep connection Indigenous peoples have with their land. But it doesn't stop at recognition. It's also about raising awareness and educating. Each acknowledgement serves as a reminder of the histories of displacement and colonization, as well as the resilience of Indigenous communities. It's a tool that helps us all understand the layered history that has shaped the land we now share. Moving towards reconciliation, these acknowledgements show respect for Indigenous peoples and foster relationships based on mutual respect and recognition. They are a step in acknowledging past harms and committing to a future that respects and incorporates Indigenous rights and perspectives. Acknowledging the land is also about respecting cultural protocols. It's an expression of gratitude to those whose territory we reside on, an important sign of respect that honors Indigenous people who have lived and worked on this land from time immemorial. Moreover, these acknowledgements encourage us to reflect on our practices and consider how we might contribute to ongoing colonial legacies. They prompt us to think about how we can move beyond acknowledgement towards actions that support Indigenous sovereignty and well-being. Lastly, when done properly, with engagement from Indigenous communities, these acknowledgements can help build meaningful relationships. They can be a starting point for fostering collaborative and respectful engagement, partnerships, and meaningful reconciliation. In essence, land acknowledgements are not just ceremonial statements. They are meaningful practices that contribute significantly to recognizing Indigenous rights, promoting Indigenous awareness, supporting reconciliation, respecting cultural protocols, encouraging reflective practice, and building respectful relationships. As we continue to navigate our paths in these shared spaces, let us remember the significance of these acknowledgements. They are fundamental in fostering an inclusive and respectful society where the history and rights of Indigenous peoples are not just recognized, but are celebrated and integrated into the narrative of what we now call Canada. Thank you for joining me in this reflection, and may we all carry forward the spirit of acknowledgement and respect. All my relations.